Welcome back to Devlog 5 of Intruder. I have some very exciting new features to show you, as well as a reminder that tomorrow will be the first playtest of the game. This playtest will be internally, so if you would like to join in, please leave a comment and I will give you an invite. The playtest will be at 12 p.m. EST tomorrow. Now, the new features. Drag and drop between File Explorer windows has been added. This feature lets you drag one file from one File Explorer window to another one to easily move files between locations. This drag and drop feature also works for any folders. For instance, a folder in the current File Explorer window or another File Explorer window. Lastly, you can move files to previous directories by dropping them into the directory names in the left panel. Hopefully this makes organizing your computer's hard drive a lot easier. Elevators have been added to the game. Yet another shout out to our artist Cerly for making the model. This allows you to go from floor to floor using the elevator buttons, which is nice since before you were pretty much trapped on the floor you respawn on, but not allowing you to get back up if you were to jump off the railing. Moving on, File Transfer Protocol, or FTP, has been added. Although very limited at the moment, this allows you to upload and download files from a server. The programs come in two forms, the client and the server. If you want the server, you should run package install ftpd. And for the client, run package install ftp. Run ftp and the server IP to connect to it. Make sure you forward port 21 to whichever local machine you are running the server. You can now attach files to emails. This functionality will become very useful in the future for dark web jobs, but for now, it is a great way to fish other players into giving you a remote callback. To do this, you need to configure Revcon. Open a port forward to your machine and attach Revcon to the email. When the other player opens the email, downloads the attachment, and runs the binary out of curiosity, you will have gained access to their machine. As I've said before, this functionality will be mainly used in the future for jobs when trying to get initial access to a network, but for now, it's best used between players. Before getting into the next part, let me iterate to never use your real username or passwords when playing this game. It is a hacking game, so do not do it. With that out of the way, keyloggers have been added to the game. How it works is you'll upload and run the keylogger binary, and it will capture any player's keystrokes and write them to a log file on the player's computer. The player has to be interacting with the machine in order for the keylogger to intercept keystrokes. You can read the keylogged file on the victim's machine for potential passwords and credentials. Wiper malware has been added to the game, which, when run, will erase portions of the hard drive that it is configured to delete. For example, all that is left in this machine is a /etc after this wiper is ran. This is very destructive malware, so ensure you're keeping yourself safe while going about your daily actions. Lastly, we have tunneling. Tunneling allows you to forward your connection and masquerade where you are coming from. This is very useful when trying to ensure other players do not find you via your public IP address. This tool is very important in keeping you safe, so please use it wherever possible. The name of the process that runs the tunneling is called MALWARE. MALWARE requires a local port to listen on and the remote IP and remote port to connect to. When it receives a connection on its local listening port, it will forward that data to the remote IP and remote port. This is mostly useful for SSH at the moment, since you can specify the port you would like to connect to with SSH. Once again, looking at the netstat at the other end of the tunnel, our actual IP address has been changed to that of the mole's public IP address. Please use this as much as possible. To wrap up today, I wanted to say that this game has made a lot of progress within the month and almost a half it has been in development. I wanted to thank everyone who watches these devlogs and those play testing the game for taking interest in this project. I aim to create a hacking game that is realistic while also gamifying it. Your feedback is invaluable in the development process. With all that being said, thank you for watching another devlog, and I will see you next week.